Hello everyone and welcome back to Learning Tekkit. Today we're finally going to start building our first machinery, and the main ingredients for machinery are refined iron. And to obtain that, what we have to do is smelt iron ingots once again in the furnace. Let's just do that. We're going to smelt some of this iron, produce some ingots, and then make them into refined iron. Also, we will need some tin ingots and some copper ingots in order to make wires and batteries. So we have some tin ore, some copper. I think we smelted copper before. Oh, we actually have iron. So let's smelt that. And we have copper, so let's just smelt the tin. So as you can see, if you put iron ingots in the furnace, it starts burning again, and that will make some refined iron for us. Now let's add some more coal to these furnaces. They seem to be running low. And a little bit here, some here, and the rest here. Okay, and we had some wire somewhere. Oh no, we never made the wire. Right, so let's take this chance and make the wire while the bars are smelting. So we put rubber on top and bottom, and we put copper ingots in the middle, and we get 6 copper wire a piece. Now for all electronics we'll probably need redstone, so we should keep that in the inventory. Alright, okay, we should have a few. Now we need 8 refined irons, so let's wait for just a little more. Meanwhile, let's see if we could... Actually, let's take the 2. Let's take these and make a battery. So if I recall correctly... Actually, not a battery, an electronic circuit. And to make electronic circuit... Alright, I'm not sure how to make it. Let's find out. Electronic circuit. Oh, okay, 1 refined iron in the middle and 2 redstones on the side. I was close. Alright, so refined iron in the middle, wires all around, and 2 redstone pieces in the center. Electronic circuits. These are also essential for most of the machinery. Now, as I mentioned before, we will need a battery. So let's look up how to do that as well. And that's the one. Okay, so we need the tin ore, a wire, and 2 redstone. Alright, so the tin should be ready. Yes, there it is. Okay, let's stop smelting anymore. So tin ore, wire, and redstone. That gives us a battery. Alright, now, okay, we have enough refined iron. What we want to make is a machine block, and to do that is by arranging iron like so. That creates a machine block. Now with this machine block we can create our first machines, and all the machines require machine blocks, so you'll need a lot of refined iron to play this game properly. So the first machine we're gonna make is a macerator, and as I told it in my previous playthroughs, macerator will give us more yield per ore. So to make a macerator, put the electronic circuit on the bottom, machine block on the top, and 3 flint. I think we need something else beside that, so let's check it out. Macerator. Oh, and we need cobblestone. Okay. And I don't have any cobblestone on me, so let's take some. Okay, once again, electronic circuit on the bottom, machine block in the middle. Oh, and you can actually break down the machine block back to your 8 refined ingots. if you so desire. Okay, and cobblestone on 2 sides, and there we go. Our first machine, the Macerator. Now the next thing we will need is a power generator, because all the machinery requires power. There are several levels of power. I believe you can even use redstone to power your machines without any additional machinery, but that would be the lowest power level and the machine would work very slow. So let's try making a generator. So let's make another machine block like so, and the generator is made by placing the machine block in the middle, furnace on the bottom, and the RE stands for rechargeable battery on the top, and that creates a simple power generator. And since it used furnace, it is quite obvious that it will use coal to produce the power. Now before we start placing any of these machines, we need to create a tool which will allow us to pick them up without breaking them apart, because if you try to hit any of the machine blocks without proper tools, it'll just break down the machinery and give you back a machine block without all the other ingredients. So let's just look it up how to make it. Oh, we need bronze. Okay, that'll be tough. For bronze we actually need some powdered stuff. Alright, so before we get to that, let's just place them and we'll just break them down once we get stuff going. Okay, so we place a macerator, place a power generator next to it, and this looks pretty much like a furnace. So let's put some coal in there, and as you can see right away, it starts burning and producing the power. This is basically the charge that the battery has. So as it charges, it also passes the power to the macerator. Now if you put a block in here, well, let's put a copper ore block, for example. Since it has power constantly attached to it, it'll start working right away. Without power, you can actually use like single charge batteries. I believe you can even use coal directly in the macerator, but it's less efficient and it will waste more coal than actually having a power generator. So as you can see, that produced 2 copper dusts, and if we are to smelt both of these, it'll produce 2 copper ingots, which means that we used only 1 ore and we produced 2 ingots. And the same thing goes for iron. So the first thing that I want to do is actually produce some bronze, and to do that we need to mix some tin with copper. But we can't mix ores directly, we need to mix the powders. So for that we definitely require a macerator. So let's just do that. Let's macerate this tin ore and then this copper ore real quick. As we advance through the tutorials, as we advance through this let's play, we can create a more expensive machinery which will work faster, better generators which will provide more power and thus make the machinery work faster, and so on and so forth. Alright, copper ore almost done macerating. I might need actually more of that. Well, let's check it out. Okay, now we just mix both of them, or not. Seems like everything I say comes out wrong. Well, let's check it out. Bronze. Bronze dust. Okay, we need 3 copper dust for each tin to make bronze. Okay, once again I was close. So let's just macerate some more copper. Okay, so 1 bronze, 1 tin, 2 copper, and gives us bronze dust. Awesome, so now we smelt it, and that will give us bronze ingots. Now let's also refine this iron. 1, and I believe, how many do we need for a wrench? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that means we need 1 more tin. Alright. Almost there. It's gonna give us 4. And that'll give us 8. Or 6 rather. There we go. And I think the most important material for the beginning is iron, so let's just get the macerator running on all the iron ore that we have here, so that we can produce double the amount of iron and start building more machinery. So as you can see, one macerator doesn't draw as much power to deplete the generator, so we can actually build more macerators or other machinery and attach it to the same generator. Yeah, our watermelon has grown. Nice, delicious watermelon. Let's store it here. Okay, how are we doing with the bronze? We got all 6 bronze. Alright, so now let's build our wrench. And there we go. Now if we hit any of the machines, right click on them with the wrench, it breaks it down with 1 shot. So let's put it back, and of course that depleted all the charge that we had in the generator, so you might not want to do it too often. Or discharge it completely and then do it if you want to conserve your resources. And that's pretty much it for the beginning. Yeah, let's just collect some more sticky resin. I'm very happy that it regenerates, so I don't have to keep cutting and replanting these trees. Don't fall in the water, and of course it did. Okay. That's a lot. Any more? No, don't blow up. No. That was so not cool. My sword broke. Wow. I guess we will have to replant these trees after all. Oh well. And there's a skeleton. Right, let's get back inside before we do any more damage. And the next machinery we're gonna build is the extractor. What that allows us to do is convert sticky resin to 2 rubbers instead of 1. And once again, it starts with a machine block. So let's make that first. And let's see. Let's look up exact recipe. Extractor. And it needs a circuit. And another tree tap. So that's just wood. Okay. Now let's see, can we make another circuit? No, I believe we need 6 wires. Okay, so let's make some more rubber. For now, just one per sticky resin. Iron dust, very nice. Let's make another furnace. We'll need a lot of furnaces. As we get more materials, it's gonna be lots of cooking time. Alright, some coal. A bit here and a bit there. Alright, you start cooking the dust. 2 more. And this goes through coal pretty fast. We need to get our automatic mine going so that we can get the resources directly here without actually going down and wasting our time mining. Right, some more wires. Excellent. Now let's make a electronic circuit, and I don't have any refined iron. All done. And now I do. Okay, refined iron in the middle, wires along the edges, and redstone in the corners. Okay, and we need some tree taps. So let's do that. Not. Oh wow, it matters. The direction matters. How unfortunate. Okay, and I think we have one more in the stash, so let's just reuse that since it's almost broken. And machine block in the middle. What else did we have? I forgot already. Oh, machine block on the top. Okay, so that, and these around the edges. Okay, maybe it's supposed to be non-used tree taps. Alright, not a problem. We have more wood here. Okay, let's try that. Circuit, machine block, tap, tap, tap. Yes, wow. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's put this one on this side of the generator. I think it should be able to power both of them. Yes, as you can see, power goes here and power goes here. Now if we put the sticky resin in here, that will give us 2 rubbers instead of 1. And once again, if we look at the generator, there's more than enough power to handle both of these machines. Alright, let's just see how this happens. And voila! Oh, I was wrong, not 2, we get 3. So that's triple the yield. Isn't that wonderful? Now we don't have to go out every single time. And we don't have to plant as many trees to get enough rubber for all our future experiments. Alright, let's get some more of this dust in here, get it cooking. And these we put in refinement. There. Alright guys, that's gonna be the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully in the next one we'll go and build an automatic mine. Or alternatively automatic storage system, so that I don't have to keep manually moving all these processed stuff from one place to another, and can make machines do them automatically. Once again, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye now.